Welcome back to a quick trading update where I am reviewing the intraday chart of Nifty 50, and before that I'd like you to subscribe to the channel and follow me on all of the social media platforms that have been mentioned in the description. Well, after you have done that, let's get back to the video. Now, if I clearly look at this chart, I could really see some kind of impulsive fashion move that started right from the lows of 24,600. Let's round it off to 24,600. Yeah. So when you round it off to 24,600 and you take it towards the high of 25,200, you roughly get an upside or the length of this move of around 600 points. That is my guess. That is roughly 630 points. So that means is whenever we end this correction, we would get similar sort of move that we got over here from the lows, and then we would get another 600 to 800 points of rally. So let's see where do we get that projection. And let me use some tools for that. So if I do that, then it's possible to get an upwards target of around, let's say, 25,600. So yeah, so we could really head higher towards 25,600, but for that what we need to be sure of is if the correction has already ended over here. It seems like it's over here, but a final confirmation of that fact that the correction has ended over here. We'll get that when we close above the previous swing high that comes around that is around 25,120. So you do that, then that would mean that you're eventually heading higher towards 25,600 levels. So you get roughly around 400 500 odd points from here. And if I were to plot this 40 moving average, the 40 moving average comes around 25,098. So let's round it off to 25,100. So we haven't really closed above that. A 15-minute candle close above 25,100 or even a close over 25,120 would mean that you have been you have done this entire correction and you are starting an upwards of rally. And what are the chances that the correction is still into play? The chances are very slim, but the chances would really increase if we don't cross about 25,120 and then we head lower. But even if you head lower, the more time you spend over here, the chances of you going down really reduces, and then you find support over, let's say, 25,000 or 2550. But for now I am really hoping for a bullish outcome from here on, and you could really plot some trend lines to see. There are multiple ways of plotting it, but so a breakout about that would mean that you have already broken above the trend line and the previous resistance as well. So I think this is my primary view right now, that break about 25,100. And then if you are very stringent on closing all of your trades, then a possible target would be just to close it at 25,220. But it doesn't really make sense to buy at 25,100 when you have an upside of 25,600, 25,700, even 26,000, and to just book it at 25,200. Like, I have really bought some longs over here, and I'm trying to anticipate whether after breaking these resistance do we really head higher towards 25,500 or not. I think that was it for the video. Thank you.